I didn't see your homework today. Did you finish your homes?
Not yet.
Hmm.
We can send
Sorry.
now, Professor.
What?
I did, but
I,
I
I wanted to
forgot.
see them so I can critique them.
I forgot. Send send it.
Now, in English, the word critique is not necessarily negative. It's just evaluate and give feedback.
Professor, you want the la
Just a
carpeta
screenshot.
la carpeta or a
What is
picture.
what is a carpeta?
Folder.
I don't know how.
Oh,
File.
come on! You don't know how to say folder?
Folder.
Folder. Ah, okay.
No,
um,
just a screenshot.
oh, okay, okay.
I'm trusting you that you're not gonna just paste an image there of that you found on the internet or something like that.
In chat private or
No, it's
in
private, not private. No,
private.
in the general in the web development channel.
Okay.
That's the whole point. We want to see it. We want to see. Okay, well, it's you have to. This is the entrance, right? This is the stairs. When you draw stairs, if you're in the first floor, don't draw the whole stairs because if there's something beneath the stairs, like a bathroom, a restroom, you have to show the restroom. And then on the second floor, you show the stairs.
Okay, the second floor.
Like the one let's see, I think I gave you some here. So for instance, let's see this one. So okay, there's a restroom down here. Okay, so you can see that you draw the stairs. If if there's nothing below them, you can draw them. But if there's something below them, like the restroom here, then you don't draw them. You draw them in the second floor. So you can show in the first floor that there's a restroom there, not stairs. Okay?
Oh,
So spend the weekend doing it nice. I want to show something cool. Make the walls thicker.
I don't know how. I think with the
The
I
stroke width.
try to
The stroke width.
stroke.
I showed you the properties yesterday. The stroke width. Remember?
No. Mm,
Or make a whole path
stroke.
and then fill it in.
Okay. Stroke width. Okay. Mm,
Okay, so we're gonna continue. I want you to do an empty project here. We'll do an empty project. If these are windows, there's a specific. Um, I don't think they're windows because you don't have windows on the well both sides of your home. But if they're windows, there's a specific symbol for windows. It would be a white rectangle with a black line going through it, and the door is very, or your house is very large, or the door is very small. One or the other. I doubt that this is a door because this would be like the whole school here. This one's a little bit better. You're doing good. What is it, Daira? It's good. Just make the walls a little bit thicker, a little bit thicker. And these are
Okay.
doors. So the door is like a curve, and then a line.
Okay.
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 Okay. Okay. Well, let's continue this one. This was also nice. Who is it? Marcelo? You're doing okay? Just again, the walls should be thicker. So that is stroke like this. Stroke, width, and you're gonna probably have to do something like 10 pixels or something like that. Jocelyn, the colors. You're burning my retina. Lower, lower the colors a little bit. Mute them is the correct term. Muting the colors is making them a little bit more somber, grayer, not as vibrant. So knock it off with the colors. And you don't have, uh, you know, doors. You're getting there. Isn't this one the? Do you live? Do you live? Yeah. Okay. Well, continue working on it. So I wanted to look nice. Okay. Now you can do it that way, or you could do it in a more kind of like high tech way. So it looks more like a dashboard. Let's see if I can find one. Is there- Like this one. Well, you can see very little of it. Well, kind of like that. Of course, you can't make it shine, but if you do it like this, um, the icons that we're going to use and stuff like that, it would look nicer. More high tech. But okay, let's continue with what we're doing. So yesterday we started working with SVG to draw elements on the screen. Um, but the cool part about SVG is that they are HTML elements, so they are part of the web page. So you can modify the the, the style, the properties with JavaScript. This is something that I don't get this message here that is ugly. If you think it's ugly, then fix it. Okay, don't tell me, oh, I'm sorry, it's ugly. Well, if you think it's ugly, then you fix it. But I think that the biggest problem is that you use percentages, so you're stretching the image. Unless your room is like this, which I would actually wouldn't think it is like this, or your bed is like this, and you're a Slender Man. Um, so I think you're stretching it, and I can't. I don't know where you enter every place. So leave a space where the door is. Not just you just use rectangles. You're not going to be able to do this with just rectangles. You're going to have to do them with lines or path. Okay. I'll send you a little example so you you can uh, you can do it better. This one's good. Is this your house?
Yes.
Must be nice being rich. How many rooms are there in here? Well, first of all, let's see if I can find the entrance. There's a window here. Window. Where's the entrance?
I didn't know how to do
Just
the.
for now, leave a space like this. At least I know I can go from here to here.
Yeah, the doors
But
are like more
I
like
can
a gray, dark gray.
I can I can walk around. I'll show you. I'll give you a code to do a door and a window and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna help you out with this. And don't worry about the timing. I don't, as you might have noticed, I'm not too worried about what day or what time you have to turn in your projects. I'm more worried that you learn. Okay, so if it takes you a day, a little bit more to finish it, that's okay, as long as you learn. Okay.
Okay.
So again, let's continue here. So the cool part about SVG again is that it is an element that you can modify through JavaScript through code. So you can change colors and sizes and stuff like that. So for instance, if we're going to do a column chart, the sizes of the columns, let me show you what we'll try to emulate. We're not obviously not going to do this, but this is a um, a library that later on you'll be able to use. Not right now, but you know later. So as you can see, all these elements. For instance, let's do this one. This chart. Forget about the animation right now. This chart, as you can see, is made up of text which we know how to do. Is made up of lines, which we know how to do, and it's made up of rectangles, which we know how to do. So in theory, without the animation that we don't know how to do yet, or this part here, we should be able to do something like this. Okay. The problem is not drawing the rectangle. The rectangle is very simple. The problem here is, well, how tall should this rectangle be? And that rectangle is as tall as is the height of the rectangle is in relation to the value that is showing. So this one is taller than this one because this one represents 7 and this one represents 2. So that is where we're going to, uh, have fun with it. So, so we can't draw these rectangles directly into the SVG element because we don't know how many they are and we don't know what size they are. For instance, if I come here and I add another value, for instance, I'm going to add we have apples, oranges, pears, grapes, bananas, and let's see, lemon, lemons. Okay, and I go down here and I'm going to give some data points. 4, 2, 3. And if I try it, uh, I should be able to try it. There should be a little button to try it. Run. Run. There you go. Okay. So as you can see, it had to draw more rectangles. It had to draw more elements and had to change the width of the rectangles because now there's more of them. Okay. So we cannot draw them directly into the SVG element. Um, and well, we can, like you're doing your floor plan, but the best part would be to actually modify them through JavaScript. Okay, let me close this out. So we're gonna start with doing that. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a little a battery indicator, and the battery indicator is the bar is gonna grow depending on how much So first we're gonna create a style for the battery background. Batteries has to T's. So we're gonna do okay. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so we're gonna draw a battery. First the horizontal one. So that's gonna be a path with a class battery. And remember we did this yesterday. So we're gonna draw just a rectangle, but with a little knob in the middle to show that it's a battery. We're gonna do percentages. So we're gonna do move to, let's say 5%. I'm sorry, I can't do percentages with paths. So it has to be pixels. So move with to 5, sorry, to 20, comma 50, and then align to, let's say 200, comma 50, then align to 200, comma 80. Let's start with that. So this is the side of our battery. Then we're gonna go here and then here. We do a little bit larger, so it's 240. Okay. I have to close this out. So in order for you guys to see it, that's going to be L, then align to 260, comma 80, then align to 260, comma 120, line. Well, I'm going to do that way. So you can finish it. Okay, so this is a battery. So you're just gonna do the bottom part, close it out here, and close the whole battery. Think you can do that? Guys?
Yes.
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 Okay, so finish it out. Are you guys done?
Yes, teacher. Professor.
Okay, so let me finish. Then I have to do a line down to, well, let me go back here. Okay, so I have to do a line back to 240, 240, comma 120. Then a line to 240, comma 160. And a line. You better mute your mics. To 20, comma 160, I believe. Let's see if I'm good. Okay, so that's my battery. Does it look straight? No, because it's 50. I'm gonna do 40. Now it looks straight. Okay, so that's my battery. I'm gonna draw another one, but it's gonna be vertical here. So draw another one vertical. Same size. Has to be same size, okay? So I'm gonna go to, let's say, 400, come on, 60. Then a line to 440. Don't copy me, do it yourself. 60 and a line, 440, comma, 40. 1, 2, 4. 9, 60. Let's see how I'm doing. Okay. Maybe one more. Line 2, 400, comma, 60. Good. So I have my 2 batteries. I'm gonna lower this one so it looks a little bit nicer. I didn't actually try to center anything. So for every Y value, I'm gonna add I think 40. This one goes down to 60. Need to have 50. So 90, 90, 130. 40, and 70. 210. Yeah. That looks better. You guys need to mute your. I think I messed up. There you go. Okay, you guys have it?
Yes, teacher. Professor.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a little bar here, a little rectangle that shows an empty battery, and the size of the rectangle is gonna correspond to the power that it has from 0 to 100. Okay, so I'm gonna draw it right now as 100. I'm gonna do another style. I'm gonna call it power. And it's gonna be way lighter, like 99. Can you guys please mute your mics? Guys, I don't want to hear your family having an argument. Please mute your mics. Okay, so I have power. So I'm going to draw, in this case, it's going to be a rectangle. And I'm going to give it an ID also. So this is power. And I'm going to give it an ID. I'm going to put it at the beginning. Prefer to put it at the beginning. ID, power, H. The H would be horizontal. So again, rectangle, remember, is X. So it's going to be 80. Y is going to be, you guys have to figure it out. But in my case, it's going to be, is it 80 or 70? Width is going to be 200. Height is going to be 100. I think I'm wrong, but I'm gonna let me see it and then I'll fix it. Whoa. Oh, sorry. This is 10. So I think I'm have to go a little bit like 170. Okay, so that's gonna be the bar. I'm gonna make it lighter. Okay, got it? Make sure that the width
I get it.
is 200. That is the most important one. The width being 200. Okay. Now here's the interesting part. This is the part where you're gonna have to do a little bit more work. Okay. So right now the rectangle is 200 pixels wide, correct? And but it represents 100%. Okay. It represents, that means to the user, it represents to the user 100%. But in actuality, it is 200 pixels wide. So we have to find equivalency there. How many pixels represent 1 percentage point? 1% in the power. That is a question for you guys.
20.
20, you sure? Or 2?
No, 20.
You sure it's 20? So 1 percentage point is 20. That means that 100 percentage points would be 2,000, right? So that's not correct. So the correct answer is 1 percentage point represents 2 pixels because this is 200 pixels wide. Okay? Understand?
Yes.
Okay, Professor.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with working with main.js, and we're gonna modify this rectangle, the size of this rectangle, to depending on the power. So we're gonna create a variable here called power, and let's say right now 27. That's 27%. Okay. Then we're going to create a function, update battery. And for now, we're going to call it. We're going to invoke it. We're going to say showing power at power. Okay, so you should have this, showing power at 27. I want to do this. Percent. Actual battery. Got it? So if it's not showing, then remember that in your index, you have to have your body, the body tag have the unload method event. Okay?
Okay.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna multiply the power by 2 times 2 because every percentage point is 2 pixels. So we have 27 times 2, that's 54. So this rectangle, the width of the rectangle has to be 54 pixels. So somewhere around here. Okay? So we're gonna calculate so we're gonna say the width. Let's say battery. battery width equals power times 2. So everybody understands why times 2, right? Because remember, one percentage point is 2 pixels. That is not always the case. That is the case here in our example. Okay, we're good.
Yes, Professor.
Okay, so now we're gonna modify the width. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna access the element. We're gonna access this element, power h. Copy it, power h, and we're gonna modify its attribute width. So remember, the attributes are these. So we're gonna modify this one here, width. Okay. So we're gonna go set attribute width, and the value is gonna be battery width. Okay, so now it's representing 27%. If you change this to whatever you want, 42%, then it's gonna represent 42%. You modify it to 78%, then it's gonna represent 78%. So whatever you put here, let's say you're almost out of battery, you have 6%. So whatever you put there, we're gonna represent it here. We're good?
Yes, got it.
Yes, we're good.
Oh, yes, I got it.
Okay. So what we're gonna do now is put a little text here in the middle that shows how much battery we have. Okay. So we're gonna add another element. First, we're gonna create a style. And actually, it's gonna be I'm gonna call it value. Okay. So we were doing the value style. That's gonna be font size. We're gonna do it big, so 24 points. Font way. I'm gonna do it bold. Yeah. It'll be the same color as the bar, but we're gonna change the bar color.
Green.
So right now it's gonna look the same, but we're actually gonna change the color. Let's do it white. Okay, you got the style?
Yes, I do.
And we have to center it. Text anchor middle. So again, it has to be in the middle. So this line goes from 60 to 280. So what is the middle point between 60 and 280? Come on. Middle point between 60 and 280. Nobody can tell me? Should I send you back to middle school? Come on, guys. What is the middle point between 60 and 280?
$170.
Are you sure? You don't sound sure.
60 and what?
Oh, come on, just forget it. Guys, you need to actually use your brains, okay? You're just not copying text, copying code. That is not the only thing you're doing here. You actually need to use your brains. Understand that part? So if I ask you what is the middle point between 60 and 280, you should get that really fast. You're not in middle school. You're in university. Okay? So use your brain. Think. If you don't think, then you're not going to learn. It's not going to be worth it. What is the middle point between, 90 and 210? 210? Yeah, between 90 and 210. Again? Middle point, 90 to 10.
180.
No.
60?
No. 60? 60 is doesn't even get to 90. What do you mean 60? The middle
Is 100 is 150?
150. Okay. But we have to go a little bit, 150 is here, but we have to go a little bit down because the text will be from here to up. So that's not going to be centered. So it's 110, so I'm going to go to 120 to see how that looks. Okay, so I'm going to put 0%. Let's see if it's centered. Where's the 120? No, it's 220, not 120. You told me wrong. Now I don't even believe you guys. Okay, This one starts at 90 and ends at 210. The middle point is 160. Actually, it's 170. It's not centered a little bit. Do 160. That looks better. So that one's centered. It doesn't look centered because we have the bar here, but it is centered. If we were to put the power at, say, 50%, don't worry because we're actually going to change the text here, the color, or the color of the bar, actually. Okay. So we have now the text, which is called value H, and we have power H. Power H, we're already updating it. Now we need to update value H. So I'm going to say battery. So I'm going to do document get element by ID. That's going to be value H. In this case is inner HTML. That is the value within it. And that is going to be power plus the percentage symbol. So it shows 50%. So whatever I change here, let's say 16%, it's going to show battery and 16%. But this one's going to be actually a horizontal one. Got it?
Yes, I got it.
Yes, got it.
Okay. Hold on. So we're going to change the color of the battery depending on the power. Okay? So if it's really low, I'm going to try to do a let's see if I can do something here. Hold on. Well, actually, I'm going to use the almighty paint. The all-powerful paint. So it says if it's very low, we're going to use red. We're going to do it. That's going to take a while. Let's see if I can open Paint again. Ah. Here's another Paint. So if it's very low, I'm going to use this one here. That's going to be for a very low battery. Then if it's kind of low, I'll go with orange. So I'll go with this one. Then if it's, nah, not this one. Go with this one. And if it's low, well, in the middle, actually, I'll go with this one. And then I go with kind of a little bit of greenish. I'll go with okay, that looks good, right? You agree? We're good?
Yes.
Okay, so those are going to be our colors. So depending on the battery life, we're going to show one of those colors. Okay. So we're going to do some condition. So we're going to say very low is going to be red. So what we're going to do is if power less than 20%, that would be very low. Then what we're going to do is document dot get element by ID power H, and we're going to modify its style. In this case, dot style dot fill is going to be this one, F44336. So we're going to do it this way. Okay, let me just move this out of the way. So now it's red. Okay. Got it?
Got it.
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so that is less than 20. I'll put it here. So this is less. Why can I write? Less than 20. That is very small. Ah. Less than 20. Greater or equal, oh, well, from 20 to 39. From 40 to 59. From 60 to 79. And from 80 to 100. This one's from 0 to 20. Okay, so those are your values. Now you do them. You finish it. You think you can finish it?
Yes.
While you're finishing that, I'm going to take attendance. Let's see. Eagler, Aguilera. Not here, Aguilera? Not here. Alvarado?
Present.
In the chat, teacher.
Aguilera is present. Okay. Alvarado is present. Barcázar? Saw you
Here.
there. Bartolo?
Here.
Baptist of the Church of the Cross?
Present.
Burgos? Burgos is in the chat. Cáceres?
Present.
Cross?
Present.
Thorny Square?
Present, Professor.
Flowers Warrior?
Present, Professor.
Garcia Lion?
Here.
Crane?
Present.
Gonzalez Camacho?
Present.
Gonzalez War?
Present.
Luevano?
Present.
Marquez?
Present.
Redberry? Redberries is not here? Not in the chat. Morales?
Here.
Ortega?
Here.
Ortega? Here. You were having breakfast or what? Patiño?
I'm here, teacher.
Who are you? I can't see the name, so that's why I'm asking.
Ortega,
Okay.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay. Patiño? Patiño? Not here. Ramirez?
Here.
Ramirez Square?
Present.
Kings? Kings is not here? Rodriguez?
Present.
Are you angry?
No, teacher. And my microphone is very bad.
Okay. Roman?
Present.
Salazar?
Present.
Uribe? Uribe? Vargas? Vargas? Velarde?
Present.
And Victoriano. Victory.
Present. Present.
Okay, hold on. Daira, you're still not on the list. You might want to check that with your tutor. Don't worry about me. I know you're in class, but you might want to check that with your tutor. Or
Okay.
you're not on the sky. Okay, you guys done?
Yes, I done.
Got it.
Okay, so basically, you should know how to do ifs. So if power greater than equal than 20 and power less than 40, then we're gonna do F.
Is less than or less or equal? Less.
You can do it both ways. Less than 40 will get to 39, or less or equal than 39, whichever you want. If you want to do it this way, it's fine. Okay, then the other one is from 40 to 59, 60 and 80. Oh, 80. Less than 39. And this one, you don't actually need the upper one. Then, so this one is EB 3B. Then C, D, D, C, 39. 4, A, F, 5, 0. Okay. So let's try it. This is 16. That is correct. Then I'm gonna go to the second range, which would be, let's say, 24. So that should be orange. Then I'm gonna go to the third range, which would be, let's say, 50. That would have to be yellowish. Then, oh, actually yellow. And then let's say 65. That will be greenish yellow. And then finally, let's say 85. That would be green. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Okay. Now we're gonna do the following. We're actually gonna, instead of doing this every time or just changing it, we're actually gonna do we're gonna put a timer that to change the power every second. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna say timer. Oh. Outside any method, timer equals set interval, and we're gonna invoke the method update power every 1000 milliseconds. So we're gonna create a function called update power. But what we're going to do is if power is greater than 0, because if it's less than 0, we're not going to go any lower. If power is less than 0, is greater than 0, we're going to lower the power by 1, and then we're going to update the battery. Okay? So every second, it's going to start with 100. And then every second is going to start lowering by 1. But when it gets to 0, it's not going to do it anymore. So that's how your battery feels like when you're chatting.
Oh, I got it.
Let's see if you can finish it before my battery runs out. Thanks. I think it's pretty cool. You guys finished? Because I only have 19%. My battery's running out. Now, when it gets to 0, it should stay at 0. Not update anymore. Bye-bye. So as you can see, it's not updating anymore. That's the if here. If it were, if I didn't do this, if, then it would be -1, -2, -3, -4, and well, that doesn't work. Did you guys finish it? Yes, no.
Yes, I got it.
You got it? Okay, so do the exact same thing on this one here. But it goes from the bottom to the top, okay? So it advances, this is 0%, this is 100%. So it fills up from here to here. Understand?
Understood.
Okay, have fun doing it. You probably need like, I don't know, 20 minutes. So I'm gonna do it over here. I'm gonna call it power V and value V. What am I doing with down there? It should be over here. Wrong one. Too high. Battery's not the same height. Notice that the batteries are a little bit shorter. So it's actually only 180. It moved. Where did it move? Oh, I got it. How are you guys doing? I'll send you another link, okay?
Okay, teacher. Professor.
I changed the condition here to when it gets to 0, put it at 100 again. So I don't have to refresh the page or anything like that. I have to make this one 10 points larger. Make it easier. There you go. How are you guys doing? Almost done?
Professor, I did, but my second battery is going to high and it's not going to
Then you're not done.
not yet.
I get it.
Okay. Have to update this one. Now do that one. Now for that one, what you have to change. No, not this one. I, let me see if I can. I don't like the label here. I think it looks better at the bottom. Okay, those who finished the first two, try to do this one. The difference here is that these elements, to hide them, all you have to do is say visibility, visible, or hidden. You can change it from here to hidden. Okay? So that's what you have to change, the visibility. Understand? Got it?
Okay, Professor.
Yes. Yes.
How many of you have finished the second one? Thank you for answering.
I'm done.
Good. Let me just show you. For those of you that are I'll move this part. Okay, for these over here, the part that is changing is the visibility. You can see it here, hidden, visible, and then eventually it's going to be changed to hidden. Okay, so that's what I'm changing. Okay, so one person is done. How about the rest of you?
I am fixed my problem.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
I fixed.
All three of them?
I'm doing the third.
Third one? Okay.
Um,